14 years, 0 playoff games in Buffalo.
We want to get better.
This summer, the Sabres went to work, and now it's time to see if this new look can end the drought. Because if anyone deserves it, it's not the organization, it's not the players, it's the fans.
We're willing to do whatever we think it takes to help our team get better. So we'll definitely look at everything.
Let's start in the front office because 2 of their biggest additions won't be touching the ice. Eric Stahl joins as assistant to the GM, bringing 18 seasons, a Stanley Cup, and a gold medal worth of experience. And Jarmo Kekalainen, 11 years running the Blue Jackets, comes in as senior advisor. That's a lot of hockey IQ walking into that organization. On the ice, the Sabres made a pretty bold move, a really bold move, sending JJ Peterka, their 68-point man, to Utah for defenseman Michael Kesselring and Josh Doan.
You know, our intention after the season and when we sat down was to sign JJ. We had those discussions, and it became apparent to me and to our group that it wasn't going to work.
Kesselring, 6'5", right-handed, and coming off a 29-point season. Buffalo sees him as Owen Power's partner, which could free up the big man to push his offense even further.
Competitive, plays hard, skates well, and really just for me, that was a critical piece that we needed to fill. We've been working on it for a long time and hadn't found the right fit, and he is.
Josh Doan, he's 23, plays a solid two-way game, and Buffalo thinks there's still more to come. At least they hope.
You know, he's going to step in our lineup and be impactful, but we think in time the ceiling is higher as well. He's going to be able to be an all-situation player, big, strong, physical, and elite character.
They've also added Connor Timmins for depth on defense, Alex Lyon to push Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen in net, and some veteran depth up front like Justin Danforth and Zach Jones. Out the door, JJ Peterka, like I mentioned, Connor Clifton, Sam Lafferty, and Jacob Bernard-Docker. There's also a little on-the-cusp intrigue. Tyson Kozak impressed in limited NHL time, Isak Roseyan lit it up in Rochester, and their Sabres are hoping Yuri Kulik and Jack Quinn keep trending up. And don't forget Josh Norris, who barely saw the ice in that trade from Ottawa because of an oblique injury. That's a 20-plus goal guy if he can stay healthy. I think the marching orders are clear here. Cut down the goals against. Buffalo gave up 287 last year, which is 3rd worst in the league, and only San Jose and Chicago were worse. That's why they're reshaping the blue line with guys that they think are harder to play against. So now the big questions. Can they replace JJ Peterka's 68 points, and will they finally get some good goaltending? Because you're not making the playoffs when you're bottom 3 in goals against, and that's exactly what happened last year. So get the right answers to those 2 questions, and then ask yourself, who are they going to replace? They're not going to finish top 3 in their division. They're not better than Ottawa. So that leaves the second wild card spot as their only hope of making the playoffs realistically. And there will be up to 4 to 5 teams chasing that same spot. So for Buffalo, good luck. There's still a lot of work to do, and you have to hope some of the teams around you maybe slip up a bit. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Is this the year for the Sabres to finally end this playoff drought, or is it just going to be same for another NHL season? Let me know in the comments below.